The Less You Know is a comedy news podcast. Listen as your hosts turn headlines into punchlines. This podcast contains adult humor and language, so it's not for the faint of heart, nor the faint of age. Seriously, folks, if you faint on us, that's on you.
Hello and welcome to the podcasting equivalent of ham-boning to a crowd that's yet to recognize your true brilliance. I'm Brandon, young and young girls we spend all day at the amusement park Babcock.
I'm Andre, Juicy Sports Lamilza.
I'm Nicole, don't drop me, I'm fragile, Rodriguez.
And I'm Alfred, National Geographic Coleman.
And this is The Less You Know.
Hey guys.
Hello.
So, local news or nah?
Well, wait.
I got some local news. I got some to sprinkle upon.
Alright, never mind.
Up and upon. So, this story starts super ritzy, and I promise you guys, that's not real me. So, I today went to my second massage in basically a month's time,
ritzy?
which is it's just crazy for me. I'm usually on that one every 3 years sort of schedule.
Yeah.
And
I heard that's pretty rich too.
I mean, come see, come sa.
Kamsahamnida, which means thank you in Korean.
Huh.
You're welcome. This is the second time of me going to the same place, this new place. And the first time I went there, I had another first. And it was the first time I've gotten a noticeable erection during a massage. And that's like a big bummer.
Wait a minute.
Like I tried
That didn't register
real hard.
for a second.
Yeah. No, so like
Rewind.
it wasn't like I guess
this happen,
maybe
Brandon?
this doesn't have to be explained. But Nicole, the boners sometimes just kind of happen.
I see.
I mean, he's
Just
not wrong.
kind of,
I mean,
especially when you're a teen boy, they just happen just cause.
You're not a teen
And I guess reliving my teen boys.
We apologize if any friends are listening. They didn't want to hear about Brandon's penis.
I didn't want to hear about my. Sorry, friends in this
They can suck it.
podcast.
They're gonna know
if they
all about it.
if
now.
they can sit there and listen,
Y'all can maybe not suck it per se.
I says what I mean.
Oh, there it is.
And I means what I says.
You got any complaints? You can suck it. So yeah, it was going pretty good, going pretty well the whole time. Like it's not a super sexual thing. Someone just touching you, whatever. Like they do say, strip down to your comfort level. My comfort level that day was naked. What's
No,
already
just like they're just touching you. It's not very sexual. It's just funny. Anyway,
they're just touching your body.
just touching you.
And so like
Naked body.
I got almost to the end, and then I flipped over, and they're doing like a little bit of my collarbone area, my chest a little bit, and there was this one point. I don't know what they hit, but like it just. I felt like so relaxed, like a whole weight had been lifted off my back. Like they just got the area.
Huh.
And then I noticed something was happening, and I was like, oh, fuck, stop, please.
Oh,
Could you?
Oh,
And so that was its own,
Oofa.
like, whatever. Like, and I'm sure it happens. I'm sure this is something massaging
They
professionals
have to run
just...
into this, and but like even more so where it's just like boing, just like fucking real in their face. So
Oh, I know it's common.
Yeah.
I've heard on other radio shows women talking about it, and they're just like, "Oh, you just got to ignore it."
Yeah, no,
just
so
like regular.
I'm pretty sure as a professional, she ignored it. The part you might not see coming is the second part of the story. The second time I went today, is it kind of fucked up that I felt a little bad that I didn't get an erection during this massage?
What?
Like, at first I was like, thank fucking Christ. And then, like, it started, like, settling in my head. I'm just like, what if she had heard this is a different
So
masseuse?
you went from embarrassed to
Yeah, I felt like I was underperforming. Like, it was just like, because, like, word might have spread.
performing for yourself.
Well, no one. I was just, like, assuming, like, oh, well, maybe they meant, like, maybe it was mentioned. Maybe it was, I don't know. And then, like, would you feel like, I don't know, if you, okay, let's say.
I would be relieved, Brandon.
Andre,
I don't know where this thread is coming from. I'd be like, thank God I didn't
Well,
get
like,
a random boner in front of a stranger. Fucking
I
radical.
think I would like to know is if Brandon's like dick has like a rating system, like how good of the massage is. That's like when it goes up or down.
So then was the most recent one bad?
Yeah,
No, it was
like
a great
terrible.
massage. And, like, honestly, this is, like, that one boner was the only time out of any massage, really, like, realistically speaking. And I've had, like, under 10, over 5.
Maybe it's like when you work out, you have to work out different muscles, because if you work out the same muscle too much, it doesn't do as much. So maybe it's like that, but, like, since it's your second massage, you're just used to it. It's not as, like, it's not as new.
Right.
Now I'm
right.
just picturing that Brandon has a pressure point that just goes boing when he
Yeah.
it's like a muscle gets touched.
It's like a toy.
Yeah, it's like one of those pull strings where I say my catchphrase, which is just boing.
You just go, oh no.
There's a snake in my pants.
There you go. Someone's got to
Also-
wrangle it.
But
Boink.
yeah,
All right.
Howdy.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
howdy.
I call mine.
I've got a Woody.
Yeah, damn it. I was going to say I named him Woody. Whatever.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
God damn.
Lord.
But yeah, no, that was a really fucked up thought I had earlier today, and yikes.
We got a lot out of that, surprisingly.
I also have local news.
All right, let's
What
hear
is it? What?
So apparently your boy is just like a magnet for what I like to call Alfred's near-death experiences.
Nice.
I feel like that is like, it's like I'm being cursed. Like there's some sort of mystical object that may be cursing me for
there's-
this thing.
yeah.
What happened?
That's come into your life recently.
That's come into my life. That is like,
Did you, like, piss in any Indian graveyards recently?
no, I
Did you
didn't,
piss in the
but
urn?
Yeah.
I'm starting to notice. I'm starting to just get this strange feeling in my kneecaps that something is up. That something was brought here.
Feel it in my bones.
I feel it in my bones that something was brought here recently that's just been cursing me, and here's why. Yesterday I was heading over to a friend's house, and if anyone who does live in the Burbank area who listens to the podcast, everyone knows about the overpass with that giant like hill that the cars go back and forth over to get to downtown
You
Burbank.
mean the bridge?
Yes.
Technically there's 2 bridges.
On the way to downtown by flappers and all
But I like that
other
he
stuff.
called it a hill and not a bridge.
Is it not? Are you not
He
going
called
up?
it
Are
an
you not
overpass.
going?
Let's be
I was
fair.
gonna say,
A
are
bridge
you
is
not going up a hill and going down one?
A
when
bridge
you're
is a
crossing
bridge.
the
A hill is
It's a
just
bridge.
Hey,
a
there's such-
landmass.
Did you know that there's bridges that don't have hills in them?
It feels great to not be the semantic police for once.
Next. All right.
Continue with your story.
Go ahead.
All right. All I'm saying is, I got to the top, and there was a dude that was biking, and I tried to move out of his way, but I misstepped in the wrong direction, and we just collided,
Oof,
and I almost fell off the bridge.
Oof.
Caught myself on the bar, and I was just like, and like I hurried and like got him out of the street, and he was just like apologizing, like, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, no, it was my idiot feet that stepped in the way and almost got me like knocked off this very, very high bridge. But I'm okay. Yeah. So I like to just tell the story of it. But I really think, y'all, that I have been cursed by a specific object that I think that needs to be getting rid of.
I wonder what that could be. Did you ever cheat death? Did you ever watch those Final Destinations?
I know we got a spooky bike recently.
A what?
Yeah, spooky
What?
bike. It could be the spooky
What's
bike.
the
Are you
spooky
really
bike?
going to just obtuse curve it like that? I'm sick of pussyfooting around.
I was told that there is a ghost child that will appear on the bike, and the bike will ride around in my backyard. The bike was supposed to show up in the front of my house, and I picked it up. I don't have a spooky urn or nothing. Like, it's just a bike.
No.
Bike.
A spooky urn? That'd be
You make me
ridiculous.
sick. You make me mad. You make me very upset.
You did download that one Luigi's Mansion ROM. Could it be that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, it could be anything, just not an urn.
Are we?
Just never an urn.
It would never be an urn. Like, who would be stupid to go pick up an urn in front of their house? I'd be dumb enough to pick up a bike, because I totally did. And it's going around right now outside. There's a little kid on it. It's ghosted. It's kind of scary.
Oh, that's cute.
It's waving at Alfred.
It's me, little Billy.
Little Billy.
I don't.
My bike has tassels.
I got
First of all,
spooky tassels. There's
no
no urns out here.
Second of all, there is an urn out there. Third, that's what I was talking about until Goofus and Gunderhead over here started making a fucking deal out of it. Not making fun of the fact that I've almost died like 4 times.
Not from spooky urns.
You almost had quite the spill there.
That's when I almost lost my life. How are you going to explain that?
No, we are glad that you're alive, though.
I mean, I don't want you to be dead, but I just think it's a bike.
I like but.
But, I mean, if we do have to add a but, because I'll add a but to anything, but if you did die, this could turn into like a weird serial sort of like happening in real time.
We'll
sort of
switch
deal.
the podcast.
/ Ghost Hunters.
We'll become a murder podcast after.
That'd be great.
It'd be wonderful.
Yeah, it'd be like a murder mystery, except the murder mystery would be fucking obvious.
It'll be like it'll be like 10 episodes into like comedy news, and then all of a sudden it's like, hey guys, we're here with the Dreary Murder Podcast. We started doing this after our friend Alfred died, and now we're all in a dark place now.
We just died in the middle of it, so we switched what we did.
We did this before he died, and then I guess coincidentally he died after.
I'm not even. You know what? I'm just gonna shoot the elephant in the room. Andre, can we just get rid of it? Can we just break it?
No.
Why not?
Because the children who moved in next to me have blessed it with their colorful streamers.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of fresh, young, nubile bodies that are ready to be possessed.
And
they
guess
don't
what?
want your old moldy ass.
While my mangled body is in the backyard and they're fucking messing with it like it's a back to school special,
Maybe they like it because you got a moldy ass.
Maybe
yeah, don't get about that side. Who the fuck do you think you are? You don't know what my ass looks like. I don't care anymore. Just move on. Whatever. I'm just gonna die and nobody's gonna care. Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, the urn sucked Alfred to death."
Like I've said,
Suck with 2 C's.
all these ghosts want to suck your toes. I was just gonna say, I'd be really upset if we were down a podcast member.
Yeah, because
you know what would be great, so you don't have to have that happen? Throwing away the fucking urn you bought and put on the porch. How about that?
We'll see.
Lord.
I have a Portland man dressed as a tree was arrested Monday, accused of blocking traffic. Here's the best kicker. His name is Asher Woodworth.
Oh, damn.
Woodworth.
And it's like Ash, too? Like, Ash is kind of
He's got the whole 9 yards.
Damn, dude.
I can send you guys a picture of
He's
him.
9 yards long. He's a tree.
He doesn't seem happy for a tree man, although I don't know if trees are generally happy.
Trees are just wise. They just stand there and they look over things.
Trees that get arrested aren't happy. I think that's pretty true across the board.
Asher Wood 30 is charged for obstruction of a public way. Police said Woodworth stood in the middle of an intersection covered in tree limbs. Officer gave him a warning at first, but Woodworth allegedly returned to the street. He was arrested sometime later. Woodworth's motivation, according to police, was see how people would react to his performance and how he might impact people's natural choreography. Woodworth is free on $60 bail.
$60. What a low bail.
Yeah, that's low. I mean,
that's the cost of a video game.
Yeah.
That's a PS4 right there.
Yeah, no, as someone who lived in Portland, you didn't need this to happen to, like, get fucked up on your daily commute. Like, they would have, like, little walks, little marathons, little, like, and they're bike lanes. It's a very green city. There's bike lanes everywhere.
Yeah, there's a lot of bike lanes.
So I don't need this goddamn man dressed as a tree coming out. Just
someone's like, I gotta go to work. I'm gonna be late to the bike shop that I gotta sell.
You got
hipster bikes at, and I gotta go pick up some scarves. I don't have time for the thing that I like to protect trees to get in my way. Don't give me a hard time.
This is what every Portlander sounds like.
Yeah,
okay.
It is what every Portland. I was actually scared for a second that one of my old friends could come into the chat.
Also, I'm driving. Yeah. I'm in a car, Flintstone style.
Yeah, Flintstone style. I was about to say driving. That doesn't sound very green.
Number one. I don't know. It just seems like seems like something that would happen in Portland.
Yeah.
Number two. I'd like to think of it as not in like it's more of an act of his own. Like, you've heard of the giving tree. Get ready for the shitty tree. He sits in the middle of the street, and while you're making like Andre was saying, your morning commute to go to your bike shop to get your scarf or something like that, you're driving up there, and he goes, "Hey, I'm a tree," and you're like, "All right, is there any more to it?" I stand here and I'm not gonna let you drive anywhere because I'm a tree and I stand in the middle. What's your fucking problem, man? And he gets into something deeper. He's
Vote
like,
for me for president.
He goes, all my saplings are gone. my tree wife, my tree kids, my crops are dead. My house,
my
house. They took my kids
my house
and turned
is dead.
them into the house.
My house is dead.
Everything.
All my.
My house rotted after that termite.
Squirrels have infested my wife.
The remains of my home are now almost completely gone.
And I imagine you're just sitting there, and then the man in the car, or whoever's in the car, just starts to cry, and they go, I feel so bad for you, but I do have to get to work to get my bike and scarf.
Too bad. Watch my performance as I interpretively dance across your car.
Can I ask a question? I understand that they were stopping him from doing something. He was blocking traffic. But how long could the guy, actually keep this up and actually do this? How long could he stand in the street to do this quote-unquote performance? Because, man, there are some crazy people out here everywhere. And I'm pretty sure someone would not care running over a tree.
I mean, clearly not long, because he got arrested very quickly.
Okay, but...
Yeah.
What was the duration? How long did it take for him to get arrested?
Probably till he needed to poop.
Is that what it says on the article? Is that a fact? Did it go, man got a shit, he gets arrested there?
Asher Woodworth says, I wasn't going to shit anywhere.
Except in my tree costume.
Starbucks said I had to buy a frap to shit there, so I just decided to look like a tree so someone would take me to where a bathroom is.
And also, they were like, trees don't buy fraps.
I like this chronicle of Asher Woodworth that you guys are developing here right now. It's very, I want to write a book about it.
It's a rich chronicle.
Yeah.
Maybe a mahogany.
Yeah.
I mean, this is truth. This comes from the book he wrote after he got arrested.
Okay.
The life of a tree.
The life of a tree?
The life of a goddamn tree.
And the quote in the back of the book is from, it says, "There's a snake in my boot," quoted by Woody.
Do you want to explain to Asher that Woody's not a tree?
I was going to say, where do you want to go from there? Because you kind of just toss that ham bone in my salad.
Hold on, there's another quote on the back of the book. It says, "To infinity and beyond."
Okay, so he just loves Toy Story. I think we found out.
There's another one that says, "Toy Story 3 was the saddest."
And there's another quote on the back of the book that says, that's a lot of quotes on the back of this book. And there's another quote that says, you got a friend in me?
With a question mark. Yeah.
With a question mark.
Yeah, of course.
And it's quoted by
Randy Newman.
Pixar boy.
And then there's another quote on the back that's like,
Pixar boy.
Who's Pixar boy?
Pixar boy.
Pixar boy.
Randy Newman.
The one who made Pixar.
Fuck you.
So
fucking Pixar boy.
Hawaiian.
You don't get to have that cop out, you motherfucker. His name's John Lasseter. You fucking swine. You uncultured swine.
A.K.A. Lil Pixar.
A.K.A. everyone's dad.
Lil Pixie.
A.K.A. the Jimmy Buffett's brother. A.K.A.
Did you know this is actually kind of a fun fact that wait, is he actually Jimmy Buffett's brother?
He just also wears Hawaiian shirts and is a white guy.
Okay, yeah, I get the connection. No, so John Lasseter actually recently said, in regards to his wife, that a way to a girl's heart, a little bit of a romance tip is get her with anime.
Oh,
I saw that.
Wow.
Wait, what?
Yep.
That's a
Is that real?
Do you remember if you've seen any of those locally dubbed by Disney animes from probably Studio Ghibli or something of the such?
Film,
Yeah. So you get Lasseter doing an intro to each of those. So I guess it was real the whole time.
Wait, what?
He loves anime.
What?
He's an otaku.
He said the way to a woman's heart is get her through anime or get her with anime?
Get her with anime.
What does that mean?
I mean, what probably happened is she's like, I'm so sick of your 3D films, and he showed her Miyazaki, and she's like, oh, now this is something.
This sucking.
And then he looked at her and went, I got some anime.
She's like, Toy Story 3 had no heart. This all has so much heart.
Oh, I can only assume that they got together way early into the relationship, in which 3D movies was groundbreaking, and she's just like, nah, not for me. I don't like it.
Just sitting every day at the edge of the bed, like, when is she just gonna when is she just gonna like my movies? And then like makes a partnership with Miyazaki, and she's like, hell yeah, this is what I'm into. He's like, good enough.
How does it have to feel to be married to like just a caricature like that? Where he's always got Hawaiian shirts and he fucking loves cars. And then he's just...
Yeah, who the fuck is married to Larry the Cable Guy?
Who's this cartoon character?
Like, that has
You
to
ever
get
think
old.
about that?
That has to get old.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, I think I'd hate to wake up in the morning and then look over, and then as he's snoring, he just goes, "Get her done, get her done, get her done, get her done."
Get it done, get it done. That's like snoring? God.
I think I
Fuck
would
you.
actually, I would get a divorce, and then I get another divorce on top of that to make sure that the first divorce went through.
I can only imagine just normal mundane things, just like, can you pass the salt?
I really love Andre's Larry the Cable Guy impression.
That's not good,
Was that supposed to be Larry the Cable Guy?
Hey, okay, I'm not an impressionist.
No, but that was... Can you pass this out?
Eat her done.
I got you know, when you got
I gotta make a
Doritos stuck in
duty.
Yeah, that's his classic catchphrase.
I gotta make a duty.
Can you pass the salt? I gotta make a duty. It's like, you can just go make a duty without me passing the salt. You're a grown man.
I'm on the toilet. Can you pass me the salt?
Why? Why you're on the toilet? Why do you need the salt? Do you have your dinner in there with you? You have your dinner in there with you. I'm like a crazy straw. It comes in one side, and I get her
Don't you
done
like
out
to
the
sit from
other.
the toilet while you making a dude?
God damn. I hate this fictional Larry.
I gotta put some...
Hold on.
We got too many Larry the Cable Guy bits.
Hold on. I got one. I'm gonna go hang out with my buddy John Lasseter. He gets me.
I'm gonna go hang out with my buddy Lightning McQueen.
I need some salt to put on the toilet like a margarita.
Oh, shit. I don't know why I actually forgot that he was in a Pixar movie.
Yeah, he's in a Pixar
I made
movie.
that
That's
joke
why.
thinking that it'd be a weird thing for them to know each other, but then
He's
I
in a
quickly
Pixar-
realized that
wait.
they wouldn't.
Andre, did you not fucking know that you made this joke that and you didn't even fucking know that Larry the Cable Guy was in a Pixar movie? Why?
Don't you remember Tomato?
Tomater. He's like Tomater without the ta.
God. Wait, what was the original article?
I don't know.
Talking about Larry the Cable
Something
Guy.
about a tree. Fuck you. Whatever. Next.
Tree.
So,
It went from Tree Boy to what did I even call him as a boy? I don't even remember.
Pixar boy.
Yeah, we can. The listeners just heard it. They're good.
Alright, I have an article.
All right, so yeah, please.
Deliver us from this.
The headline is roommates fight over eggs and sends one of the roommates to the hospital.
Okay.
eggs.
And as the story goes, from what I
guy.
read,
Wait, hold on. Before you tell me what it is, was it a lover's spat and the guy who went to the hospital is Humpty Dumpty?
get out of my house.
Before he reads this, you
Well-
need to see this.
You need
man.
to see this man that fought over these eggs.
And also, you need every time we show a photo, you
love
have to
eggs.
describe what this person looks like, or someone does, because they can't see this.
I feel like you could have.
Hey, listeners, you gotta see this man.
I mean, with the best description, I can imagine that you could have like eggs, bacon, and a pancake on that forehead, my boy. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's y'all saving the movie Megamind.
I do remember
That's what
that
comes
movie.
to my mind.
Megamind comes to mind.
It's if Megamind wasn't blue, he had hair that was receding, and he kind of had a handlebar mustache that just couldn't.
Let's
quite
be
cut
honest.
it.
Is that hair really receding, or does he have the huge forehead?
Dudes, you just have a very big head.
Yeah.
Alright, but to sum up basically what happened, they had a few beers and then got into like throwing insults at each other, like back and forth, being like, fuck you. And then at one point there became like a whole disperse about the eggs, since there was only a few eggs left in the home. And they're like, I want these eggs. He's like, no, I'm sick of you taking all my eggs, you egg stealing bitch. And they start fighting about it. And
Can you do that voice again, but like this? No, they're my eggs. No, they're my goddamn eggs. I'll take mine. Yeah, thank you.
Can you do it again, but as Larry the Cable Guy?
Yeah.
hey, you come over here, you over stealing my eggs, you egg stealing bitch, I'm about to stab you and get her done.
Okay, one more
There you
time,
go.
but it's Kermit the Frog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One
if
more
you
time.
could.
Kermit
I'm
the Frog,
seeing you
please.
stealing all of my eggs, you egg stealing bitch.
Okay, one more
See, you
time. One
always
more
taking
time. One more time, but as Marge Simpson. Just one more time.
I'm tired of you always stealing my eggs. You egg-stealing bitch. I'm gonna stab you in your throat.
Brandon, have you never heard this impression?
He's really good at doing Marge Simpson. That's what you gotta learn about him.
All I want to do is just enjoy my eggs, and you're stealing my whole life away from me. I want a divorce. I'm taking the kids.
And my eggs.
And my eggs.
Give me my eggs.
You almost made me lose my voice.
All right, continue.
So basically, so the dude, he didn't die, but he basically, the way that it's described, imagine, you know the shit you see in the movies where it's all dramatic and someone just slices through someone with a sword? He took this knife and just cut through, like, his shirt, and it slashed at his chest. And he went to the hospital, got his stitches, and of course, you know, like, sent the man to court, dude went to jail. I've never seen someone go so far, so many links for some scrambled eggs, dog. I've never seen it. And it just seems wild to me. And it makes me think, and that's why I wanted to bring up this surprise question for the podcast.
Oh.
So,
I've already decided upon an answer.
Let me
You don't even know what it is.
all right,
I know.
Hear me out. So, you're on whatever else. Like, think of yourself in this situation with said roommate.
All right.
And it's the last of some... What food would it have to be to make you go over the limits of actually fighting your roommate?
Oh, what food?
What food?
Like, not... What food would it take for you to be like, you're not taking the last blank. I'm sick of you stealing my shit, you blank stealing bitch.
Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna go with my pre-selected answer of, well, maybe you hear the blues are calling, toss salad and scrambled eggs. Wait, what do you mean we're out of eggs? Oh, you blank stealing son of a bitch.
So you're
I'll
afraid.
kill you.
I mean, that is the only source of meat you have.
Yeah, I am Frasier, and that is the only, as an ovo-lacto vegetarian, that's as close as I get.
All right.
I'm bison burger.
Bison burger?
Fucking touch my bison. It's delicious. I will
Is it
cut a bitch.
Is it bison?
You know...
Yeah.
Damn.
It's real good. I'll eat those bisons. I don't care if they're endangered. You're getting in my belly.
Mm-hmm. Bisons are
endangered?
good. Bison burgers are real good.
I would assume they're not endangered if they're selling bison burgers.
They were still selling them while they were endangered, actually.
What?
Oh, that's me.
That's some cartoon villain stuff. Hey, you want these penguin pups? Those are very illegal.
They had to manage the population size, so there was the price jacked up and there's less being sold. But now they're off the endangered list, so the price has gone down, and they're still managing. They're not going to stop managing the size.
Right. And they're not going to stop selling these delicious bison burgers.
Yeah, hell
Also,
no, you better.
Real quick before Nicole goes, I would like to just go ahead and state I had a very dumb moment where you mentioned bison burgers, and the first imagery that comes up was M. Bison from Street Fighter.
Oh yeah, I'm eating them bison.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I thought I was because I'm a vegetarian that I did not think of an actual burger, but I was just oh yeah.
I just thought of M. Bison in a sandwich being like, yes! But Nicole, tell me what it would take for you to
more than food. If I bought a bunch of canned soda and someone else took my last one, I'm about to fucking bust because I'll fuck someone up. Because for me it's if I soda is such a particular I really need one of these right now, and if it's not there, if I got it to clarify, someone else did their shit. If I got it and it's mine, I'm gonna go nuts.
It's bitch, you drank the last Sprite, I'm finna whoop your ass.
It's only if it's the last one. They can have other ones. It's just not the last one.
I'm glad we're recording this because I know that your other two roommates are just sitting in that room looking at you oh,
they're
shit.
not in this room.
Which of us is getting our asses kicked?
Which soda is it?
Any soda. If I got a soda, canned soda. Yeah, for any soda that I get. It could be Sprite, Dr. Pepper, whatever. I don't fucking know. Soda.
I got an article. So, the Teletubbies have had nightmarish babies, and it's ruined people's childhoods.
Is there photos of said babies?
There are photos of said babies, and I'm going to wait for it to load in before reading you, the viewers, each and every beautiful name that these little children have had. So there's Umby, Pumbly, Ba, Ping, Dada.
What?
Nin,
Oh no.
Duggle D, Roo, and Mimi. So yeah, I assume the Teletubbies are fucking.
Duggle D, leave Nin alone.
What in the
No. They're having some private time.
Remind me to
No,
name.
they are children. Unless, like, in Teletubby World, they're like 50, and then the other Teletubbies are like 250.
Yeah, I think it's sort of a tadpole thing where they start off as like these little tiny things, and then they eventually grow out into their
Explode.
bodies. So these Teletubbies. Teletubbies? Okay.
Pumby's got some
I
secrets.
was going to say, remind me to name my child Umby Pumbly.
Pumbly.
Yeah. Umby Pumbly.
So did they name Dada just after he was going up to one and going Dada? And they're like, yeah, fuck it. I ran out of kid names. It's the last one. Just fucking call it Dada. I don't fucking care.
No, Dada is really into Dadaism. Like, you'd think, like, oh, he's trying to say dad. He's trying to get Lala's attention. Lala's his dad. Yeah, everyone like was in just stock silence as I said bullshit.
Yeah, that did not let.
Listen. My mind is still just wrapping around and thinking about who was busting it wide open in the Teletubbies for this to happen.
I just realized there's that
Yeah, place your
creepy-ass
bets.
elephant vacuum in the back. Just hiding back there.
Oh God!
Its eyes are like that because it witnessed them doing it to make them.
Oh, he's seen too much for sure. Also, I definitely put a stylus in my mouth as if I was a detective.
Trying to figure
You're wondering,
Get me the pictures. That's
bring
not,
me
that's not
pictures of
detective.
the Teletubbies babies.
I need pictures of Teletubbies babies on my table now.
Well, they're much easier to get pictures than Spider-Man, so sure.
If you don't get
Sure,
me
sure,
Umby
sure.
Pumbly, I'm going to tear this building apart.
I need photos of Umby Pumbly.
Give me pictures of Pumbly.
If I don't see Rue on my desk at 4, you're fired.
Oh no.
What?
Oh,
No,
yes.
The vacuum had a baby.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It's that orange thing, right?
Oh my God! He gave the suck. He did it.
I guess their mouth is also their vagina.
Also,
Illuminati is
Double D
soft.
is reminding me of Double D from Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I immediately thought about that from Ed.
I was like, who you kidding?
Duggle D's just a thug to me.
Thuggle D.
Yeah.
Thuggle D.
I thought you were still.
I'm gonna give you the D.
I thought you were still talking about Double D from the other day. I was gonna say by a long shot.
Double
not
D.
a thug.
Yo, it's
Thuggle
me,
D.
Double D. I'm gonna get you pregnant.
When did he become fucking Tracy
I want
Morgan?
some double D's, and I want to do it with my D in the D, which is a reference to Detroit because we call it the D.
No.
If you call your dick Detroit, please leave the state.
Which state?
Welcome to Detroit.
Detroit by law
Points
that
at crotch.
Everybody in Detroit has to call their dick the D in reference to Detroit, or you call it my Detroit.
Yeah, don't sell me out. I don't call my dick Detroit. But
Why would you want such a mediocre thing for you to be a name for your dick?
what do I call my dick?
It's very obvious. You call it
of
Umby
course.
Pumbly.
Oh, well, you got me.
Pumbly. You know.
It's out there.
Bitch, they call
No,
my dick.
I was just gonna call it Young Abject Suffering,
Yeah, no, that's my fresh rap name, y'all.
and the name of your
Get
penis.
at me.
Sometimes I like to call my dick National
So when you were getting a
Geographic.
massage, you were like, "Oh God," and she's like, "What?" You're like, "Oh, my Young Abject Suffering is coming out."
And they're like, oh, millennials, and they got that going. So the Teletubbies, there's a couple things that just surprised me. Is I didn't know the Teletubbies were still a thing.
Same. Also, is that Sun Baby have a baby? So there's like two sons, like in Star Wars.
But then, like, wouldn't the son be like, he'd be like a mustache dad instead, like that?
What wouldn't that be the best?
But he still looks like a baby.
Yeah.
Can I tell you that even when I was a kid, that Sun Baby creeped me the
Yeah, it
fuck
was
out.
creepy.
Oh, I thought he was
The
cute.
sun coming out, he's just like, and I'm like,
I thought he was really
I'm like,
cute.
I thought it was
I mean, it was cute.
horrifying.
But I'm like, the sun doesn't do that. The sun doesn't have
Like-
a baby face and laugh at me.
I've always been paternal, so I think that didn't help. But I thought he was cute. I thought he was a cute little guy.
Brandon, can I ask if the sun rose up today, like
Mm-hmm.
not even today, tomorrow, and there was a baby on it that was just laughing like and crying and doing all the shit that babies do? Would you still think it was cute?
I'd run into the street yelling it's the end of days, but that's not the life we're living currently. So I have to deliver you this sweet knowledge before I move on. So despite having their general Teletubby affair of individual colors and characters to go along with it, they also go Tiddly-Tubby Sleepy Buys on their musical Roundy Round bed.
There was a lot in that sentence that made me want to leave.
It's a lot of things.
It had to be known. It had to be known.
Okay.
I felt like for 3 seconds there was we were in a baby RP session. And I wanted to
Oh no!
Oof, I don't want to... Baby RP session would just be like...
Well, with that, yeah. Anyone else got any other news?
I have more of a... It's not really news. It's just I noticed something. Because I was looking for things... Or I saw the movie It yesterday. It's a really good movie. Go watch it. It's very good. But I was looking up stuff about it. I was looking up stuff about the guy who played the clown. And
yeah.
There's just an overwhelming amount of articles from different places that have the same headline going along the lines of, actually, this clown is super fucking hot. So, holy shit. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah, with that, they're like, Bill Skarsgård, without his makeup,
Oh, yes.
is super hot.
Okay, that's fine, but you made it sound like it was the clown.
No, but, they phrase, some of them phrase it like, actually, the clown from It is surprisingly
I'll get down with
hot.
this clown.
So someone wrote an article, wanted to jump on the bandwagon, but they had no idea it was about him without
Yeah,
the
it's
makeup.
just
And
about
they're
the clown.
People think clown's super hot.
Clowning. They like to honk off, you know what I'm saying?
Raise your hand.
I like to raise my hand and say, no, the fuck he ain't.
I don't think any of us think he is.
You don't enjoy, and this is not to make fun of Bill Skarsgård, the vacant look.
Yeah, you don't enjoy that.
Yeah, dog.
butt-cheek
I
smile,
enjoy
big forehead.
being
Nobody's
stared
home.
I'm about to fall in a hole.
Yeah. No, he has a very just born look about him.
I'll make you watch this one day, Alfred. It's a very good movie.
No,
He'll take you to the sunken place.
The what?
The sunken
The
place.
sunken place. Yeah, he'll make you float.
I don't want to
Wink.
go there.
You know what I'm
No.
He'll make you float down there.
Y'all float down here.
Oh.
Past assault. Shut up, Larry.
What would be
As I
the
was
porn
saying.
name of a what would be the porno parody name for It? What do you even do with that? Spit. Gross.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Spit's pretty good. I was just gonna say sit, but I think spit is
is good.
Sit's alright.
Yeah.
It is actually an acronym for
Yes.
He said.
Intense titties.
Okay. So they put it's still called It, but in parentheses underneath in smaller letters, it's intense titties.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh God, Bill's just staring at me. Close that.
Yeah.
I know one.
All right.
The porn name would be Sit on It.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I guess so.
wait,
but
it can also stand for I'm thick.
I'm thick. Shit. That's pretty good.
I'm thick. I take it back.
We're all thick down here.
Damn, slides in that sewer.
Me specifically. Yeah.
This is terrifying. It's awful.
All right, who's?
I got a good one. This one actually made me laugh out loud when I read the headline.
If I hear something about a tree, I'm gonna rip my dick off.
Goddamn video on this page. Please do not start. I see you loading. Okay, here it goes. There's an ad with an old man using an app and he doesn't understand. All right. Woman on Tinder date gets stuck in a window trying to retrieve her own poop.
Oh, please continue. I need to know more.
But why?
This one I'm gonna have to read a lot of it because it's all gold. Earlier this week, Liam Smith, a grad student of Britain's University of Bristol, had a nice dinner with a woman he met on Tinder. The night was still young, so he invited her over to his house to drink wine and watch a documentary about Scientology. What a romantic night.
Worse.
I hope it's glowing clear. That's a good one.
He wrote on a GoFundMe page. At some point, the unidentified woman asked to use his bathroom. When she returned, Smith said she had a panicked look in her eye. Smith said the woman told him, "I went for a poo in your toilet, and it would not flush." He then claims that the woman confessed to reaching into the toilet bowl, wrapping the dookie in a tissue paper, and throwing it out the window. Wanting to be a gentleman, Smith suggested going outside together, bagging up the offending poo, throwing it away, and then pretending the whole story affair had never happened. Unfortunately, the story gets crappier.
Get out.
Oh, I get it. That's a play on words.
It's a play on poo.
It's a poo. Never mind.
Smith's bathroom window doesn't open to the garden, but into an 18-inch gap that is separated from the outside world by another non-opening double-glazed window. It was into the twilight zone that my date had thrown her poop, he wrote. According to Smith, when he went to get a hammer to smash the window, his date decided to climb in head first to retrieve the poop herself, which she was able to do successfully. That's when they realized she was stuck upside down. So now let me get you the photo, because I guess he's like, well, this fucking date. Oh boy.
I just like to think that this lady reaches in the toilet. He's like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "This bit stinky," yeet, and just throws it out the window. And then
look at that photo. I'm glad that at least acts as a censor for her.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's when they realized she was stuck upside down. I grabbed her waist and I pulled, but she was stuck fast. Smith wrote on his GoFundMe page. Why is he writing all this stuff on his GoFundMe page?
Why does anyone want to know about this on GoFundMe?
You know what? I'm gonna keep.
Hey, I could use some money. Like, my date is such a character. Well, could you share the GoFundMe link for the listeners? Maybe they want to donate to this poo.
Is this
grabbing
GoFundMe page like a blog?
Guy.
Try as we might, we could not remove her from the window. She was stuck fast upside down in the gap. At this point, he called for help, and an emergency crew drove up within minutes. About 50 minutes later, the woman was free. Wait.
Yeah?
To get her out, rescue workers had to speak with to break Smith's window. A replacement will cost $390, the same as his monthly budget. Henceforth, the GoFundMe campaign. It all comes back. It seems that many people sympathized with the situation.
Full circle.
I don't know who sympathized with getting stuck in a window after throwing poo. Smith has already received more than $2,700 in donations.
Holy shit.
Well, I sympathize if he only makes $350 a month. Like, I get that.
I'm gonna have whoever come over to my house and throw poo into the fucking abyss and then get $2,000 from that.
If Alfred dies due to my urn, I'm going to get a GoFundMe for emotional damages.
I'm gonna shit in that urn and throw it away.
Yeah,
and buy a second urn.
What I have 5
profit.
million urns with the millions of dollars I've made.
Yeah, this is an in real life cheat code. You can just spam it. It's no limit.
Day, Phantom.
Anyway.
He was right.
Someone should have stopped the spam.
Throw it out. There was no ghost bike, fool. Continue.
Yeah, so Alfred, you have a...
Well, now I don't have
Alfred got it right. Come on.
Y'all get on my fucking nerves.
I'll read your article title if you don't.
So, recent drone footage. Man flees Surf City police by swimming a mile out to sea and then is immediately pursued by a shark.
Oh.
The police are like, don't worry, guys, I got this. 10-4. I already had my buddy get humped by a shark. I'm not going to let this guy get away.
So, basically, this man committed, from what I could sum up, some kind of like robbery and theft, and then started running and then headed out to sea and jumped from this like pier. And the police were like, "We're gonna catch you." And he's like, "Bitch, I swim laps for days." And so he starts swimming out farther and farther, and the drone is like following him instead of like getting a helicopter. And in the like shallow depths of the water, there's just this a big old shark. As it points out in the article, at one point in the drone footage provided by Surf City Police Department, a shark can clearly be seen following Kingsbury through the water. At this point, Kingsbury had been swimming for nearly an hour. and was more than 4,000 feet, the better part of a mile off of the coast. That boy needs to go to the Olympics. What is he doing?
Or it's
right?
hell of an adrenaline rush.
4,000 feet? That's ridiculous.
I mean, wouldn't you swim like mad when you're like, oh shit, it's shit?
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like I would have, like, the second I knew a shark was following me, I would try to fight it because I'm not going to outrun this thing. I'm in its natural habitat.
Clearly, the guy who humped the shark in the second episode, clearly knew how to take down a shark because he was taking it down.
Dog, maybe that's him. He's running from the police because they're like, we found out about your shark fucking. And he's like, oh shit, and he just starts running it. So it's like, you fucked my wife, and he just starts swimming towards him.
Yeah.
Wait, or this is just how he does it. So he's like, I'm gonna go get him. He just sweeps in, hits him in the gills, pull him up onto a boat, and he's like, time to go.
So I don't know if we'll even have time to do it, but there is a video which I will put in the chat of this happening. He did end up getting caught and saved because the police say it went from us trying to catch a burglar to a rescue mission.
Is he naked?
Half naked.
Nice.
Well, the burglar, but he stole something. Where is
God, I'm going to say nice to enough stuff like that, and people are going to think I'm a goddamn
but it's not with him anymore if he's swimming out.
I don't know. I thought he had it still.
Surf City.
Andre, I'm gonna be real with all you right now. If you can steal from somewhere and have whatever stolen item in your hand and swim out for an hour, 4,000 feet, I wouldn't even send you to jail. But like, okay, you're going to the Olympics. That's it. Because it's all in. Like, I need some.
USA
like, how
now.
far is 4,000 feet? Like in miles.
I'm not doing math on this podcast.
No, you can't catch me dead doing math.
So do we have a DD today?
A dumb dunk?
Yeah, dumb dunk.
A dumb dunk?
Dunk?
Yeah.
You wanna dummy dunker?
Dummy dunk?
I'll take 2 scoops.
You could do it like Tim Allen. Dummy dunker? Go ahead.
So that's a suggestion.
Yeah.
Alright. So
Think about it.
my dummy dunk.
Yep.
Got 2 headlines today, baby.
All right.
First headline. New J-pop icon model figurine sold for the American equivalent of $1.2 million.
Ooh.
Or, man eats live Black Widow spider to get a job.
Okay, so I've actually never asked this before, but when you put these out into the ether, can anyone ask any questions about them?
Yes. I mean, if you want.
Could you repeat it one more time?
That's your question, Nicole.
Fuck. Whatever.
So everyone gets one question. How about that?
Whatever.
New J-pop icon model figurine sold for the American equivalent of $1.2 million, or man eats live Black Widow spider to get a job.
Okay.
J-pop idol.
Oh, you're already you just throwing away your precious question, huh?
I can tell you why. Weebs, man.
Weebs, man. Yeah. There
Waifus, weebs, fucking figures. I mean, literally fucking like.
What
Andre,
done.
I have
Hands
a question.
Yes, what's your question?
What's the figure of?
It's a new J-pop like model figurine of somebody from this boy band.
Okay. Yeah, Nicole, way to waste your question. That was in the article headline. My good question is this a tiny figure or is it a big figure?
It's a medium-sized figure. It's about 5 inches tall.
5 inches. Okay. Well, and I said big. I was thinking like life size, but that works too. 5 inches. Cool.
5 inches isn't big enough for $1.2 million, but you know, whatever.
Well, it's not really about like how big it is. It's about who it's made of and who it's made for. Because it could have been a
we would like.
There's some rich nerds out there. Let me name some rich nerds. Bill Gates. Ever heard of him?
No. Who's that?
Donald Segway.
Donald Segway. Yeah.
I'm gonna just go ahead and say right now
Yes.
that even with research, if there can be figurines sold for $4,000 there can be a figurine sold for the American equivalent of $1.4 million.
Right.
I think the anime one is it.
You think it's it? Oh,
yeah. I think it's true.
My hand's shaking. I'm getting the shakes. Oh boy. I gotta split the vote.
Wait, hold on. I gotta hear Nicole's reason of why.
Same as Andre's, pretty much. Also, who the fuck would give a job to someone who eats a spider? That's stupid. If he had a job eating spiders, then yeah, he could do that.
Well, therein lies the truth of it all. That one's true.
How else are you gonna know if they're poisonous if you don't taste them?
Because they're poisonous.
They're gonna be like, this is a hint of Black Widow. I'm dead now.
That's called.
Like, now we gotta replace the job. That's how we keep getting new people.
Fuck's sake.
This is a hint of poison.
There's always a job opening in the spider tasting business.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. And I'm locking in my answer with that one.
He just said.
He's
locking in his answer with Spidey.
Spider job.
So you gonna go with the spider?
Yeah.
Why are you going with it?
Cause you've heard the license to kill, right? That James Bond gets.
Yes.
This guy has a license to eat.
Doesn't everybody?
Shit. I was gonna say, do I need a license to eat?
Y'all unlicensed chewers in my eyes.
Oh, dude, we got permits.
Come get me, please. I'm sorry for anyone listening. Eating sounds are disgusting.
Right.
Can I do a drum roll?
Yeah, please give us your best drum roll.
No, you never get to do a drum roll.
I get to do a drum roll.
You never get to do a drum roll again. Oh, that is not. I just said you can't do a drum roll. Shut your mouth.
Hold on.
That's clapping.
2 drum rolls.
That's just fast clapping.
One more.
I swear to God.
One more. One more.
Yeah.
One more. Get her done, get her done, get her done, get her done.
That one. That works for me, actually.
All right.
Oh.
It turns out, man eats a Black Widow spider to get a job. Bing, 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 bing.
What?
Okay, hold on.
That's
hey, dummies.
stupid.
Get dunked on, fool.
Whatever.
Tell me, how does this fucker get a job tasting spiders? Was I right about a poison tasting person?
It was more of he was auditioning live for Fox 26.
Mm-hmm.
And they said that it was mostly just because it's like it says of course in California, Fox 26 sent a crew out to Hobbs Grove's annual Halloween ghoul hiring event. Daniel Roberts showed off his special skill of playing with the Black Widow spiders and eating them.
I mean, if that's a special skill, I can go fucking outside and go play with the fucking Black
Which
Widow
he
spider.
basically did so he could try to get a job on Fox 26.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping when you were saying like Fox was involved that he was like auditioning to be the Fear in Fear Factor. He's like, today I like to read for fear, and then he just eats a spider.
So he was just like, this is going to get me the job. I'm going to eat this Black Widow.
I think
and then they're going to be like, this guy has to be the weatherman.
He's got to tell me when hurricanes are coming.
Like, I knew when I saw that spider, weatherman.
Can you just imagine someone going up on TV and just being like, all right, we're going to have some at least 96 degrees. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I just had to swallow that Black Widow and tarantula real quick. But we're going to have cloudy days on Wednesday.
Yeah,
now,
they're going to be very disappointed when he doesn't do it because now people think that's what he's for. So what he's doing the weather.
He did
someone's going to call. No, but I mean, he has to commit to it. So when he gets hired and he's a weatherman, he's going to get a call and going like, why isn't this man eating spiders anymore? I thought that's why he got hired. I want to see him eat a brown recluse.
Just someone from the back just being like, eat a spider. Do it.
Like, I want him to see him eat more than one. So he grabs like a handful and he's just like chewing on them. He's like, it's funny.
to remind me why I eat this daddy long legs.
Long leg. It only has one long leg.
What a terrible bit to have, though. Like, stapled to your name.
Let me tell you why you guys got dummy dumb.
Spiders.
Why?
Because I threw the truth in about the J-pop figure, but it was also a lie.
So then me and Brandon are
So
hey,
wait. Let me
that means
finish.
Brandon are partially right.
Let me
You
finish.
mean you?
No.
God.
No, you're wrong in both scenarios. Blame the patriarchy.
There is a figure of a Japanese icon. I do not know her name, but the icon, like the figure is her wearing a lot of pink in a dress, and it was being sold for $4,000, which was the example that I used in the dummy dunk.
Okay, but me and Nicole are a little right because there was a very expensive figure sold.
Right, little right or no, you still are the dunkies.
I'm fine with being a donkey. I just want to have the meaningless reward of having like a quarter of being right.
You can have that little olive on top of the get dunked dumb shit sandwich you just eating up. Commissioner Daddy Dunk out. I'm his hype man.
Fine.
Congratulations, Brandon.
Thank you. And if I were to add a bit, it would have been like, today's high of 86, so perfect day to eat some spiders. Next day, yep, high of 93 today. Still pretty, kind of hot, I guess. Perfect weather for eating spiders.
One day he's out in the field. He's like, I found this one in the tree. Oh boy, I don't even know what it is. I looks like a tarantula. I don't know how I'm gonna fit this one in my mouth.
I feel like he'd be the happiest in the winter when and he's like, no spiders today since it's snowing and all the insects are dead.
Then he comes back inside and he's like, and they have a bowl full of spiders.
They have a bowl full.
He's like,
So there's like one of those guys who's just like with the animal pets, like when he comes on, he's like, and this one's an exotic one from the Congo, and it's got like 20 different types of poison in its ass.
And then John Spider Eater just starts like raising up, just looking at the spider. Wait, who are you? No. What are you doing? Put that spider down.
Hey, his name's John Spider Eater, right?
John Spider Eater, yep.
Yeah, it makes sense because we had Ash Woodworth. I don't remember his name.
Yeah.
Woodworth.
Daniel Roberts does not deserve this disrespect that you guys are getting him calling him John Spider Eater.
John Spider Eater is an American hero. I'll have you hold your tongue, good sir.
As we lift our right hand to our heart in memory of John Spider Eater and his death, that's gonna be it for today.
He died doing what he loved, eating spiders. Oh, he got a triple purple heart for his bravery in the get it away war of 2017.
And in memory, he would want us to end the podcast. So
he would. I'm Brandon, triple purple heart Babcock.
I'm Andre. You got a friend in me, Lamilza.
I'm Nicole.
And I'm Alfred, this bitch stinky yeet Coleman. We'd like to give thanks to Josh Tomar for our intro. You can find him at Tomamoto on Twitter. He's an amazing voice actor. You can go check him out. We would also like to thank Macross 8299 for letting us use their song 8299 AM and Agashima Island. You can also check out these songs on Bandcamp, SoundCloud, and other sites. Follow them at Macross 8299 on Twitter for more info.
Brrr, drum roll.
Stop doing drum rolls! You suck at them! You're so bad! How hard is it to just go? How hard?
Ricky Giggy Googie.
Good night, everyone.
Goodbye. Haha.
Bye!
もしもし